Do we preserve quinceañera dresses? Absolutely. This incredible dress here is one of the largest I've ever seen, and cleaning it is going to be a bit of a challenge because all of the lace and the flowers are hot glued on, which means it has to be hand washed under very controlled conditions. So, off comes the jacket and Bill rolls up his sleeves before getting to work. If you've been following us for a while, you know that the first step is removing all of the metal hooks, and some of them were in very strange places because of how this dress was altered. Because of the flowers on this dress and how they were attached, Bill decides to flip the dress inside out before cleaning. Bill starts by filling up the sink, making sure that the water isn't too hot to melt the glue holding on all of the embellishments. And then he adds an enzyme-based detergent and an emulsifier. What's really amazing is Bill's knowledge of chemical reactions. Here, there are multiple reactions happening at the same time. The enzyme-based detergent is not only the cleaning agent, but the enzymes will help eat the stains, and it doesn't even need mechanical action to work. You also saw him add an emulsifier. This not only amplifies the detergent, but it also helps the polyester release the dirt and the grease. Here, you can see Bill helping it along a little faster by using a brush on the problem areas. Now, it's time for Bill to be a washing machine. During this process, if you watch closely, you'll notice that the dress makes a full 360 spin. Bill does this to ensure that the entire dress gets clean, and now it's time to rinse, which, as you can probably imagine, takes a long time on a dress this size. Bill is actually rinsing the dress in cold water, not only to solidify the glue, but it helps the soap rinse out faster. By the end of it, it took a total of 3 Bill rinse cycles. Finally, this dress is clean. And now comes the challenging part, drying. As you can see, this dress is extremely heavy when wet, so Bill has to be very careful when removing it from the sink. Then, we start collecting all of the buggies in the store to help with the drying process. From here on out, this dress requires 2 people to finish. Bill starts by finding the bust, and then he and Kurt start straightening out every layer. This part of the process may seem like a waste of time, but it's actually one of the most important steps because in doing this, the dress will not only dry faster, but it will be significantly easier to press later. Surprisingly, this dress is completely dry in 24 hours, and it looks incredible. But before we can press it, we need to assemble the super-sized preservation box. Now, we're back to the dress and the nightmare it's going to be to press. Obviously, I can only show you the highlights because we'd be here all day if I showed you the full process. But enjoy! Because of the size of this dress and how long it took to clean it, we decided not to put it on the mannequin for an aftershot, and I was not about to ruin Bill and Kurt's hard work. But now, it's time to put it in the preservation box. They begin by straightening out all of the layers and then folding acid-free tissue paper in between the folds to prevent hard wrinkles from forming over time. Bill places tissue paper in the bust to hold its shape, and now this memory is safe for a lifetime.